Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Like this is like my fifth time saying that only because like people keep calling me and I'm like I'm trying to do something, like stop calling me. But anyways, I'm gonna talk to you guys today about the top 5 shows you guys should watch. Another one popped in my head just a second ago and I was like I want to take one out and put another one in. But it's gonna be Game of Thrones is my first one. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give each show a rating. I give it a 10. A strong 10. Love it. I love Game of Thrones. My favorite character of all is Khaleesi. I love her. She's strong. She's independent. She shows that she doesn't need anybody. I mean, eventually she learns that she does need people. But, like, altogether, she's just a strong person, and I just love her. Plus she has dragons. Like, who doesn't like somebody with dragons? Like, I love it. It's a lot of, it's very rated R. It's a lot of nudity, a lot of cussing, a lot of sexual contact, a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to lie to you guys. It is a lot of incest. It's a lot of it. Lots of it. Anyways, so second favorite character is gonna be Jon Snow. He shows how he's strong-headed. He's able to lead, even though he is a bastard child. He does not let that stop him. So I like that about him. Let's see what else. It's just like a lot of characters, but like just some of my main ones are like Arya. She's definitely badass. She goes from like this little cute girl that like you don't want to mess with, and then like all of a sudden she's like bam, like killing people, slaying them left and right. I do like her. Arya is a very important character, so if you watch it, just make sure you focus on her journey through life itself. Side note, I've been drinking it since like the 5 clips that I've been attempting to do. Barefoot Moscato, so good. I bought it today. Love it. But back to Game of Thrones. Ned Stark is not a main character. I don't want to spoil it, but he's a good character. He's important, of course, because he has his whole bloodline. His wife, who is Catelyn Stark, she's a really great mom. She's amazing. Like if you had the opportunity to have a mom back then in those days, that's the type of mom you would want. Let me see what else. Everyone is basically afraid of Khaleesi because her dad was this king who went mad, so they say. I do suggest watching all episodes. Season 8 is the best season ever to me. Like, throughout of it, you feel like extremely bad for Khaleesi. But, like, you see just, like, how, like, all of the things that has happened to her makes her so strong. So, that's exactly why I also loved her. Because, like, through, whatever she went through, she remained strong. So, I really like that about her. Plus, she's a girl. So, like, they be thinking, oh, only dudes could, like, be kings and rule places. But, no, girls can, too. Sansa Stark, she is dumber than a sack of rocks. I mean, eventually she learns that, her mistakes caused her to get where she is in the TV show, but she just, like, how you, like, if you have that friend and they, like, do things and you're like, girl, you shouldn't do that, trust me, like, listen to me, you shouldn't do that. And they go and do it anyways, and you be like, I told you not to do it. She's one of those. So it's just like, why didn't you listen? Like, Arya tried to help her, but she didn't want to listen. But you have Cersei, you have Jaime, you have God, I can't think of his name. He's a little small brother. He's like a small person. I have their names written down. Tyrion Lannister. That's it. That's his name. So you have him. They're all brothers and sisters. Yeah, that family is just like all like intertwined and like all messed up all together. Wouldn't want to be a part of that family, none whatsoever. But they love and fight for each other, that I can say. But they each go through something that causes them to, except for Cersei, causes them to have to like look at things in a whole different picture. So I did like that part about it. Game of Thrones, like I said, give it a 10 out of 10. Jon Snow is very important, so pay attention to him. You'll see him a lot throughout the TV show. These are movies and TV shows, of course, to watch during your quarantine, guys. Trying to think what else. Ned Stark. I think I went over him already. He's a father of the bloodline or whatever. That's important. White Walkers, also known as zombies. You know, what we waiting on to come and tote us away. But you have zombies in there. They're called White Walkers. They just like, their leader is beyond ruthless. Like, the nigga cold. Like, not as in like temperature wise, but move wise, he good. So that's that. Let me see. If I had to choose a family to be a part of, I want to be part of the Stark family. I don't know who I would be though. I think I want to be Arya. If I had to be a part of a family, I would be Arya. But if I had to be like a main person, I want to be Khaleesi, or like her right hand. Loved it. It's a lot of stuff that pops up and you go, what? Or like you put it together and you're like, what? You're like, well, if that's that and that's that and that's, then that means that. So it's like one of those TV shows. It's really good. I highly suggest watching that one. Like I said, I give it a strong 10 out of 10. The next one I suggest you watch is TV show wise. It's one called The Boys. It's not really like, oh, I have to see it. It's okay. I got to my roommates to watch it, which is my best friend and her boyfriend, Miranda and Cody. Shout out to them. I asked them to watch it. They finally watched it. They just spit. They watched it. They ended up liking it, and so we're all patiently waiting for a second season. So that show really just gives you like an insight on if superheroes are real and what they did in like their spare time when they're not out saving the world. Some are good, some are bad, most are ruthless. So that's why I keep saying that. So I highly suggest like watching, just watch that one. It's really good. So Game of Thrones, The Boys, it's a TV show called The Witcher. They only did one season of that as well, but it's really good. I like stuff that has like witches and wolves and stuff like that in it, like creatures that's not real, things that are not real. So I like stuff like that. The Witcher is based off of a game, which I did not know, found that out earlier today. The Witcher is based off a game. It's pretty much just like the game, except for they don't have the unicorns in it like the game does, but he's like a really dope dude. He just like goes out on a bunch of quests or missions in this case. And he finds things that like aren't real or that people say they saw that needs to be dead. Like if you lived in a small town and like a wolf came in the night and like ate certain things in the village and like, oh, I seen it live in this cave, so we need to go find it. Like he'll be the one you go to, that he goes and finds that and kills it. I give that a strong 5. It's a good strong 5 though. Like if you just bored and ain't got nothing else to watch, definitely watch The Witcher. It's really good. It's a little rated R. It's a couple sex scenes in there, but so Game of Thrones, The Boys, Witcher. I have it written down because I'll forget. My mind is bad. The fourth one, Euphoria. Love it. It has Zendaya in it. She's a main character. It's rated R. Let's just put it like that. Lots of drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. It's really good though. It just gives you like an insight, like if someone really was on drugs and like what they go through, as far as like going through their meetings, like their school life, their social life, like how people look at you. That one's really good. I enjoyed it. I liked it. Y'all, this natural light is hitting. Like literally. But that one's really good. Zendaya is just a great character, a great actress altogether. The character she played was really good. I loved how they made sure to hit like, you know, this is how she got to this point. This is why. I liked how like the thing like it felt so real. Like I just wanted to like tweet to her and be like, I'm so sorry that you went through all that. Like, but it's acting. Like it's a TV show. But it was dope. I give that one a strong 10 out of 10 too. I don't want to go into too much detail. I really can't because it's very, very, very rated R. Like when I say there are massive drugs in there are massive drugs in there. But like that just makes it like even more better because it's like they be really taking this stuff. Like you really finna take that? Like, and it gives insight on like parent wise, like how a parent deals with it and goes through it. It has her sister in there, like. Spoiler alert, her sister watched her overdose. Like, what do you do when your sister watches you overdose? Or if you watch your sister overdose, like, what do you do as a, like, 13-year-old? You know? So that's that. The next one I suggest watching movie-wise is... I can't even compare Endgame to Us. It took me forever to watch Us. I don't do scary movies, so I have to watch it like broad daylight. Watched it twice because I still didn't understand. Still don't understand what was going on with that. Didn't understand the concept of the rabbit or the people that was like spinning around like in like little locker room looking thing. Didn't understand that. But in Avengers Endgame, I bawled my eyes out. It was beyond sad. I cried my little heart out. Like, a lot of characters left, and I was super sad. But it had some good stuff in there. I really liked it. It just was like, why is this happening? But when it happened, you was like, dang, like, yes, you know, like, every time they took, like, a major L, it's like they came back even harder. Like, it had all of the characters in it, so that really made me excited. Of course, all the black people was excited about Black Panther. I just was like, alright, it's Black Panther. Whatever. No, I'm just kidding. But it was a really good, dope movie. I enjoyed it. Would I watch it again? No, because that shit is long. And you kind of sort of knows what happens. Because for one, everybody spoiled it. But I think that's it. Those are my top 5 movies and TV shows, guys, that I do suggest you go and watch while you are in quarantine. Remember to wash your hands 6 feet apart, safe social distancing. Meanwhile, I'm about to go meet my friends, and we're going to drink a little bit, but we're going to be 6 feet apart. All right, guys, please remember to like, subscribe, tell your friends, give me feedback. Come back and see me again. Thank you guys so much. Bye.